With YouTube easy mode, will your audience, and I'm an audience, I just want to know, what do we do next? Okay, say we're talking about YouTube, we've learned how to help each other, but what if we run out of things to talk about, huh? We want to know what to keep talking about, even if we talk about finances afterwards, right? We're loving Dante London. We're loving Dodash, right? I mean, us being consistent is like we have to build our subscribers. Like, we have to build our subscribers so we can get to that point. And it's possible if we talk straight from the raw realness, just like everyone is saying, just like all the YouTube gurus of how to build success in YouTube, right? So it's like, where do we go from there? We got goals. We want cars if we don't have a car. I have an apartment, and I'm grateful. But it's like we want a house if we want a house. We want to sing as loud as we want to without anybody being bothered, right? We want to not have to worry about taking the Uber forever. So it's like, what do we do? So, new person coming in, what you do, you get on here, you research. I say we got to take notes, and basically we use those notes and we create our own YouTube channel so we can be a part of the easy mode movement, so we can be a part of the financial movement, so we can grow our small channels. But here's the thing, one day our small channels are not going to be small channels anymore. So when they're not small channels anymore, then where do we go from there? Like, there's got to be more for us to talk about, is what I'm trying to say. And like, Shorty's blessed. Like, I love her. Like, I love him and Dante. But I was looking today and I was tickled because I'm like, yo, like, she's just like, yeah, baby. That's right. And sure is. And I'm just like, yes, girl, like, enjoy that. Like, it's like, but that's being supportive. It's like, and she had things to say too. So it's like they're both very helpful. I subscribe to both of them, Hannah and Dante. How did I find Dante's channel? I found Dante's channel when I was trying to work 2 jobs. And I'm like, how can I do this? And my daughter was like I did sheets overnight for 6 years. 6 years. 6 months. But I've worked there in the past in my 20s, but I'm in my 30s now. So I found Dante London because I went to YouTube and I typed, okay, how to make 2 jobs work, how to maintain 2 jobs. And boom, he popped up. He had his coffee. He had his coffee in his hand, and his son. He has coffee in his hand and his son. And he was like, I'm living lovely, guys. I'm on my way to financial freedom. Like, he was just really like, really like on a good path. And he still is on a very good path. Like, his journey is amazing. It's like, I love how God is blessing, like, whether people believe in God or not. It's like, I'm glad that God is like blessing people. Like, you see how Dodash, like how she went from starting her life, showing her Dodash, thinking that's her way, that's her way that she knows of, that's working for her. And then now she's just like, just blossomed. And she just like she just stepped out on faith. And then Dante, he just looked back on his life and he just stepped out on faith and talked about what he knew and what he's seeing. Like, everybody's just observing. They're observing and they're going by what they see. And we're like in the audience and we're just thinking, okay, where do we start? Because I have vlogs, I have shorts. Shorts, as a small channel like mine, it's really, really like not easy getting subscribers, getting views. Like, we can get the views, but they're not as lucrative as the regular long form videos. So, but yeah, I just love how Dante and Hannah support each other. Like, they have each other's back. They're unconditional with each other. Like, that's what everybody looks for. Like, someone to love like that. Okay, so there's this girl, Joanna, and she's just testing it out for 30 days to see if it works. Lee Unfiltered. So I'm so proud of Lee Unfiltered because she's doing her thing. Like, she works at Marshall's and she's talking about how her journey is going. And she's literally like just became monetized. So it's like, we can, all of us, we can do it. So when I went ahead and kept doing the 2 jobs again. I had started doing Royal Farms in the evening and working at the office I was at for 6 years. Sheets I was at for 6 months since last year. And I let go because I'm like, I really need time with my daughter. My daughter's going to grow like so fast. Like, she's going to, I want to see things go slow. I don't, as far as like life with my child, like, I just don't want to wake up and she's like 20 already. Like, I don't want the jobs to get in the way of like the growth, like the age and things like that. So that was a lot. But so I tried to step out on faith, and I'm like, I really need a car. So I'm going to step out on faith and try to do this overnight thing again. It got emotional for her. And then I wasn't making a lot. Like, I'm like, ooh, weekly pay. But then we had to have enough sales to be able to have the weekly pay. So I still am with the state. I've been there for over 6 years. So October 2025, that'll make 7 years. And then I try to do a night job, but I don't think I'm ever going to go back to in person at night. I'm just going to do in person in the morning as an administrative specialist. I've been there since 2018 with Health and Human Services. So yeah, I just really like my daughter. Like I've said in a vlog before, my daughter, she has friends that the parents, they have beautiful homes, and like, she don't want to go home. Like, she loves our home, but it's like, once we go there, it's like, wow, like, this is so wholesome, and like just, it's a nice place to be. So it's like, wow, we're going to go back home to this small place that we are thankful for, but it would be great to have something the same. And I wonder if she feels beyond that. I wonder if she feels like, wow, I wish my mom and dad were together and had a big, beautiful house and a car, and like, she wouldn't have to worry about depending on them to pick us up sometimes, and I love them for being there for us. But it's like, if we could be successful on here, oh my goodness, that would just be amazing. But yeah. So I'm a part of the small YouTube channels that sit back and watch everyone like grow just a little bit more. And it's because, just like Dante and Hannah said, we're doing vlogs. Like, I've just sat and talked about my life before, and I use the hashtag life respect, but I don't do a lot of the raw talking. I do a lot of the let's go look around in Walmart, let's look around in CJ Maxx. Let me sing today. So I like to be a little goofy on my shorts, because that's the child in me. Like, that's the young-hearted Alicia that's in my heart. I shine in my shorts like that. I know how to do like impersonations and voiceovers and things like that. So, but yeah, it's like, if that can help me and my daughter, not in a selfish way, but if it can help, just by talking about the things I have observed on here. Like, I will tell you now, there is some things I've observed on here. Like, what I've observed is a girl, she uses her laptop to upload her videos. So what she does is she'll name the file the same title that she's going to name her YouTube. She will type the name of the file into it, and that helps her to get more views. But I feel like we can do that on our phones too. Like when it just automatically gives you those numbers for your pictures, or that it just automatically gives you these like automatic numbers for your video, you can change that and like put the word of the video, because it's somewhere inside of YouTube that actually shows that number file. But if you make that match the title of your YouTube, that helps. There's also another thing that helps, but I can't think of it. I know Dante London said if you talk about financial things, you can increase your growth on YouTube, especially because the commercials will show the CPM, or the commercials will show financial things, and that they are good paying AdSense, the financial things. So yeah, some people, they share their YouTube on Facebook, or if you're not comfortable with Facebook because your family or judgmental coworkers or whoever's up there, they will put that on they'll make a second, like just for just digital marketing, just for like a regular platform. They'll make a Facebook for fun on the side, and they'll post their YouTube up there, or they'll like Threads is popping too. So people will Facebook has a thread icon that you can click on, and you can possibly share some of your interesting Facebook things on there too. But you have to be invited to Threads. They have to see that you have growth. You have to have at least 100 followers on Threads. What I used to try to do is ClickBank. One of the first things I tried, I think, 2021, I tried ClickBank. Basically, you would look at the products they have, and you would try to promote them on your own social media platforms, or make your own blogs about them. And then you would have to put the links to that product. And if somebody clicks on that link and buys that product, you would get commission from the ClickBank product. Some of those products were like 100 and something commission. So say you went and made a blog, and you typed a big paragraph, very interesting, from the heart, and somebody clicks on that and okay, I'm gonna buy this, you would then get that ClickBank commission. I tried Shopify, where a lot of people have done this. So it didn't work for me because I didn't do the video marketing. I just made my Instagram and Pinterest and put hashtags up there. So the Shopify didn't work for me, but I feel like I may get back into that. But even the digital marketing, that's the idea. But yeah, I just was comfortable in my recliner, and I just watched all the people that I watched, and I just said, you know what, let me speak on the things that I know of. So back to the drop shipping. So I think I was watching Sarah Finance and a couple other people, and they would make videos about how to be successful, but it's like when I would go and try to actually do it, it just wouldn't work. I think it was the way that I was going about it, though, because I was they showed me order the AliExpress product yourself and make videos of it, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make money without having to buy the product. So what I did is I made the Shopify store. I linked the AliExpress to the store and tried drop shipping. I put the products that they said used the dollar items that I think that people would like. There were like $3 sunglasses that were so glamorous. There were children's dresses. This is when the fidgets first came out, right? So I drop shipped it. So when you link AliExpress and you link something that's like $2, right? You have to market the price up. So say you market a price, something that's $2, you make it $10, or something that's $2, you make it maybe about $4 or $5, so you can get like a $2 profit. Some people was pushing it way higher, but I just put it at a mark that people could afford. So I would get a profit, but not in a greedy way, just in a little way. So I would take the $2 AliExpress and link it over to my store, just as the YouTube girls told me to do. And then I would just mark it up just $3 more, and I would go to promote it on Facebook and Instagram. Had a business Instagram and business Facebook. People would look at it, but they wouldn't buy it. I had no Shopify sales. So then there was this thing on there where long as people click on your links, you get like 20 cents per click. Like back in 2021, I would see people like making like these videos. Some of them almost felt like scams, but like years ago, I say a good 2 or 3 years ago, they would post stuff saying, make money in just an hour, how to make money. Then you go to it, it's just talking about something where you get a few cents per click. And I'm just like, it just wasn't realistic. But now it's realistic. All we have to do is get on, observe and study and learn about how YouTube is on easy mode, and study the hypothesis and the science of YouTube, and help each other grow and help each other be successful, and talk to each other about how we feel about easy mode. That's basically how it is. And there was more that I wanted to speak on that I noticed about that. It's like, it was more things that I had, and I'm about to ask what it is. I want to say, as an audience, we do want to hear something different. Like, we love that we can make money, and we love that to see that people are grateful of how far they're coming, and we're thankful of being inspired. But we want more from you. Like, we do still want the personal life, because that's what attracted us to you. So we do still want like people to throw that in, like teach us YouTube easy mode. But it's like, there's a reason that we started following all these people, and it's like we're going to keep hearing that, and it's very motivating. But then it's like, what else is there? Because everybody's doing that, everybody's making like bank off of it, but it's like, I just hope it doesn't come to a point where people be like, oh Lord, they're gonna talk about it. Oh Lord, I'll be glad. Like, I miss when they would talk about this, or I miss when they would talk about that. Like, oh, this older lady, like, I miss when the older lady used to give me wisdom. Like, she was born in the 40s, and she would talk about red flags to watch out for, the red flags. But now she's talking about YouTube easy mode, and she's grateful, and this is how you can be grateful. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, this is how you can be grateful. Thursday, this is how you can be grateful. We want that. We want to know that, but we still want the updates of how things are going in your life, because we are your fans, we're your subscribers. And I have to take that advice too, because my subscribers, they subscribe because they love my funny shorts, and some of them like just a sprinkle of my vlogs. So yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts. That was basically all. But yeah, let's grow together. I have so much more to share. But yeah. And I actually have always wanted to work from home. So if I could do like YouTube as a permanent full-time job, because first I didn't understand like the girls that I love, like I didn't understand how they were saying that that is their career, like that's what they do. But now I understand, because first I didn't understand monetization 100%, but now I understand it 100%. Like Kyra Amanique, like she was a phlebotomist, and I was like, okay, I was watching when she was a phlebotomist, and she took from being a phlebotomist, starting her job at 4 a.m. and I'm watching her 2 a.m. routines, and now she's just a full-time content creator, and she's getting sponsorships and things like that, and I'm so proud of her. Same thing with Princess Cooch. I think she started being a full-time, and then there was Nitra B, there was Lakia Starr. That's the genre, the era of the girls that I was watching. Raven Elise, like when she had her Ray's Week, the weekly vlogs and things like that. So yeah, and Sophiology, I think she does full-time content creating. And I just, we wondered, well, like, being a part of the YouTube community that has a channel, but we kind of sit back and watch the people we love, we wonder, how do these people go to all these places? And we see now, because Dante taught us, Dodash taught us, all these people have taught us. Like, there's so many other people with names, and I just haven't mentioned their names, but they've taught us, like, okay, it's basically the monetization. I would like to see those channels really talk about, like, those beauty gurus, the beautifulness fashion types that I watch. I want to hear them say, like, show me a day in the life of their monetization. Like, sometimes the small channels, we want to hear like what the big channels are doing too, and also what the small channels are doing, so we can compare and contrast it in our mind, and it can continue to enlighten us so we can keep growing. So, but yeah, I just love everyone on here. Like, I just love, like, just seeing people not quit and just seeing people not give up. Like, I love it. And there's this guy, he's a nurse, and I really like his channel. I'm going to tell you guys what his channel is. And he's going to stay on YouTube, but he's really also going to go back into his medical field. So let me go and find. I just want y'all to know who he is, because he's a pretty interesting guy. So his name is Fritz Gabriel. And he's a nurse, and I just like how he talks about life. Lee Unfiltered, I really like her channel lately. She has a really good channel. I think, let's see, there's a girl, Jessica Mercedes. She was consistent. She had a small channel, and I remember when she had 500 subscribers, and now she's got over 1,000. I'm so proud of her. So that's Jessica Mercedes. Yeah, there's a couple of people up here. There's even like YouTube universities, like they have channels that say school, like YouTube school, something like that, about basically learning and all that. So yeah. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Like, I just wanted to share how we may feel as an audience, because it may come a point in time where we're talking about the same thing and somebody's going to want to hear something new, but let's just go all in for it. If we can teach each other, then we can teach each other. Let's just go all in for it. Let's see what happens. And you know what? We're going to knock inflation out by helping each other and lifting each other up through this. Like, sooner or later, everybody's going to be a part of this, and we don't have to worry about the wages out there. And all the taxes and stuff being cut and things like that. So yeah, that's that.